Alright, good afternoon everybody. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is diagnosing my mistake with this car. And this is my basically gas saver beater that I'm an idiot. I ran low on oil. Now it rod knocks. And I'm pretty sure it's a rod knock. Still runs. I'm going to show you here. Sounds pretty bad. It sounds pretty bad, and I'm an idiot because I ran it low on oil, and it's like, oh, this can't be blown up. Oh, it is blowing up. So just to kind of give you a little bit of sound. That's even louder than it was. Hopefully you could hear that. So, because me being stupid and driving this thing low on oil, it is now rod knocking like a son of a gun. Let's pull off the oil pan and see how much I screwed up. Okay, a little show and tell on my findings of my stupidity. Look in the oil pan. See? Kinda hard to see. Right there. There's a piece of a bearing that I took off the crank. There's a pile of bearing material right there. Yeah. Number 1 rod bearing failure. And was pretty much gone because of my stupidity. Now, I have the car up on jack stands behind the subframe. My subframe's kind of seen better days. It's got a couple rust holes in it. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of terrible. I gotta change that eventually. Yeah, my stupidity cost me basically a motor. Number 1 rod bearing gone in the pan. You can also tell from, let's see here. You can kind of see, kind of hard to see if you can kind of see how blackened the rod cap is. A lot of heat went into the crank and cap in that one cylinder. Oh, because I'm an idiot. Taking the oil pan off is actually not that difficult on these. You got 4 bolts on the front of the pan for the front timing cover, and then like a bunch of 13mm around it, and then you got 4 bolts that kind of hold the pan to the transmission right underneath there. Alright, kind of under here, it's kind of difficult to see. There is the crankshaft. You might not be able to see it very well, but there's some bearing material embedded in that crankshaft. This crank is pretty much junk. I'm probably going to do something you should not do to fix this temporarily. I don't expect this thing to last long at all, considering the fact that these rods they have no keyway. So I'm either going to hack job this back together and see how long it lasts, or I'm just going to get a junkyard motor and throw it in here. I'm probably going to try the hack job way first. If it blows up on me, well, it's getting motor swapped either way, probably. My stupidity. Because if you can see by the difference of the color of the crank, so if you can kind of see, it's difficult even with the light. Sorry about that. The golden color between the crank and the rod there on number 4, about a golden color. Yeah, look how black the crank is on that cylinder. A lot of heat went in there. And same thing with the rod. Normally, in a shop, this would render this motor junk and need at least a rod and a crankshaft to quote-unquote properly repair this engine or just get a reman engine. Well, a reman engine for this car is like $3,000. I'm not spending that. I can get a crankshaft pretty cheap, but to replace the crankshaft, I would have to remove a bunch of stuff. And I don't think I necessarily could do that in the vehicle. On top of, I would still need to remove the head to get the piston out to switch over at least one rod, or do one new rod and one new piston and then throw it back together. That requires me disassembling the whole damn motor, and I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to do something you really should not do, and that is I'm going to sand the ever-living crap out of that crankshaft journal, put another bearing in the rod, cap and rod itself, put it back together, and see how it feels. This is absolutely not the correct way to do that, but I'm probably going to re-bearing the whole motor. Take the girdle out, do new main and rod bearings on all the rest of them, sand the crap out of that one, see how well it feels. Probably use 530 or some 1030 oil maybe. See how long it lasts. I don't expect it to last very long, I really don't. I expect to probably be putting a junkyard motor in it anyway, but it was actually quite easy to remove the pan from this. I'm really going to probably try and patch this the absolute incorrect way for entertainment purposes only. I expect this motor to blow up eventually. So yeah, I'm going to do something stupid because of my stupidity. Let's see how well that works out for me. So I might put another video out on me butchering Band-Aid back this together and see how long it lasts. Alright, let me know if you want to see that, because I'm at the point now I don't really care, because either way the motor has to come out and be replaced, and if this Band-Aid works for a good while, I'll take it. If I still have to put a motor in it, so be it. I'm at the point now I don't care. I will patch it together and I'll drive this thing into the damn ground for all I care. If I sell it, I'll probably still put a junkyard motor in it before I sell it, or I'll just scrap it. I don't care. Either way, let me know if you want to see me butcher this thing back together, because it's going to not be the correct way at all. Alright, enough yammering. See you maybe in another video. See ya!